checking in, man, to go live, talk about some kingdom situations with kingdom people. Since this is the way to reach out and get the interaction from people, this is the way I'm doing it. I want to address one situation and use it as an umbrella for the things that I'm talking about now. The situation I'm gonna speak on is Bryann T Kingdom Muzic situation. I'm not here to down him. I'm not here to down nobody. But I'm here to bring awareness to the people that was already lost from the beginning. And when I say lost, I'm using that in the perspective of it's nobody to blame. He's not to blame for your salvation. Bryann T is not to blame for your salvation. And I'm not saying what's being said on the internet is right or wrong. I'm saying for anybody that's in their walk with God right now and they are being lost or confused because he made a mistake, which he made many and thousands of mistakes since the year of 2012 when I met him. You can't blame him for your salvation. You can't blame him for your walk. The thing is, I'm thankful to God that the cat is at the hat and it had to take a situation from somebody under his umbrella to expose the situations that's already been exposed for years. Y'all just allowed, to be blindfolded. Now I seen a video of his wife, Monica, addressing a situation of him cheating. I'm not trying to pinpoint that situation because there's thousands of situations that I used to speak on years ago, but everybody thought that I was being used by the devil to try to tear him down, and I really wasn't. I really looked up to him, and in situations that I didn't like, I disagreed with him, and years ago, me being young spiritually and not knowing what's really going on and how to control my anger or control my emotions, I took everything out of anger. Bryann has always been a human, number one. Number two, a lot of people that's in the church have allowed this human, this man of God, be their God. And what I'm trying to say is, a lot of times, a lot of people come into the church to worship God, but then begin to worship the man that's giving the word of God. And that's when you become a lost sheep in your journey, because now you have put this human in the place of what God is and who God is. And what I'm here to say basically is you can't blame him because he made a choice and a decision with his flesh for your salvation. And I'm not here to take up for him. Me and Bryann had fell out years ago, and I had told y'all, man, boy used to been dissing gospel rappers. That was my alt against him. He had been dissing other gospel rappers. He's not speaking from the spiritual nature. He's speaking from the flesh, and he's down to other people's walk. So this had been going on. So you can't just sit here and say, he's not human. He's human. So what I'm basically here to say is, bro, if you gonna down him or down anybody that's walking the same way of God, then you at fault because you've put this person in a position of like being a perfect person, and ain't nobody perfect. So I'm here to shed light on those that do follow Kingdom Muzic, bro. Like, it's your fault that you allow him to be your Jesus, to be your God. It's your fault. But he been in him the whole time. And I've tried to shed light on the situation years ago when I was so-called kicked out of Kingdom Muzic. And things that his wife said was very true, bro. Like, he want that light, you know. He want to shine. You know, his wife is actually anointed, bro. And that's like what I know about God now, and me losing my and in my marriage as well. Like, and not from cheating. My wife left me for following Kingdom Music and putting Kingdom Music first. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people like this that lost the people that were really down for them at home because they followed a human instead of doing what the human man was doing and try to be a better human man than the other. So I'm not here to blame him or talk down on him, but we all at fault. You know, nobody's perfect. We'll check back in.